Since Friday, I've had a team of detectives in Rossville investigating the suspicious death of a 45-year-old man and a 4-year-old child. We were notified of this event at about 7:10 a.m. on Friday morning. Immediately, a detective and the officer in charge of Cooktown CIB and general duties were deployed to the scene, where they took up with a 36-year-old woman, and she advised us of an assault that had occurred the previous night. Detectives immediately went to a crime scene and unfortunately located a deceased 45-year-old man and a deceased 4-year-old. We immediately implemented a crime scene and conducted an extensive investigation and scientific examination of the scene. This has been a distressing investigation for all persons involved. A considerable amount of time was spent trying to revive the 4-year-old as soon as he was located. Unfortunately, he couldn't be revived and was pronounced dead at the scene. This investigation is ongoing, and we're trying to put together the pieces to identify exactly how this horrific event could have occurred. I'm calling on anyone who knows Troy Harvey, who might have had contact with Mr. Harvey in the week before the 4th of September. It is vital that we obtain information in regards to his movements and state of mind prior to the 4th of September. This investigation will be referred to the State Coroner for review and for a determination of how these people died. In that regard, I'm calling on the community to let us know what they know about Mr. Harvey's movements and anything he may have said to them that they thought was concerning in the weeks leading up to the 4th of September. It's my intention to present a comprehensive brief to the coroner so that a determination can be made in regards to the cause of death and what we as a community can do to prevent these sorts of things happening into the future. On Friday morning, at approximately 7 a.m, a male in a silver car attended Mr. Harvey's address. We haven't identified this person yet, but we feel that person may have information that is vital to us. We're still piecing together the facts around this. The tragic events of the 4th of September didn't happen in a bubble. There will have been a lead up, and members of the Rossville communities or associates of Mr. Harvey may know or may have seen some things which were indicators that this may have been going to happen. We need to speak to these people so we can find out exactly what the circumstances are and present the full brief to the coroner. We're investigating an assault at one location and unfortunately the deaths of the other two parties at the second location. It's an immense relationship between the 36-year-old woman and Mr. Harvey. They are known to each other and they previously had a domestic relationship. Yeah, Rossville is a tight-knit community and they've been very supportive in this instance. For some time, the 36-year-old woman has been engaging the support of her community, and that is elevated now in these concerning times. Queensland Police are very grateful for the assistance of the Rossville community, who have come forward with information to help us piece together what's happened. Oh look, this is a horrific event for her, and just processing it and moving on will be a challenge. But in that space, she's being assisted by the Victims of Homicide Support Group and her local community and support agencies around Rossville. Rossville is a really tight community, and they have come together in these distressing circumstances to look after each other, which is really good to see.